See all the same friends watch IG Live. These are the same guys are doing well. You can hear me, right? Awesome. Thanks, guys. Look at this guy. He's one of the original long-time eBay guys. Look at his house, dude. It's like all stone. The stone in his house alone is worth more than most people's houses. $1 million worth of stone. Crazy, right, guys? Look at that. All stone. Nice ass stone. Motivation, guys. We don't have to spend all that on that, but just know that's possible. He's an Indian guy. Immigrant. This whole entire row, I think, is a bunch of immigrants, including myself. That's because we work hard. Nothing's been given to us easily. And hey, man, we understand failure is just a part of life. Doesn't mean that it ends us. If you're sheltered all your life and one little bad thing happens, you get all sad. But shit, man, being alive, going through what we do as an immigrant coming from a third world country, being alive is fucking happiness. That keeps us grounded. Not entitled. Like, fuck. The only thing I'm entitled to is clean air. At least give me clean air. You go to Asia, you don't even have that. You go to Asia, you don't have clean air. You don't have clean water. You don't even have freedom. So a lot of this shit that we take for granted here should be treasured. And I think that's the difference between a lot of unsuccessful people and the people that make it. The people that make it understand that life is not easy. No one's going to give you shit. Stop fucking crying. Stop fucking crying and go and get it. Opportunities are out there. There are people that can help you. But first, you have to want it. You guys have to want it and stop making excuses. Everything that happens is a direct result of what you did. Even though you don't think so, own it and move on and use it to your advantage by being stronger. All right, I'm gonna make it up the hill, then we'll start. Whew. How you guys doing today? How you guys trade? You guys this is gonna be a very good IG Live, guys, because today's talk is gonna help you tremendously. Whew. Hey, Mike, what's up? See, there's something in common. Hard work. These guys show up. We are here. Rain or shine or fog. We are here. That's what separates us, guys. No fucking excuses, man. Doesn't mean you can't take a day off. Just mean you don't make an excuse. I'm using foggy weather as a great experience in terms of, fuck, man, it doesn't get this super foggy often. So this is beautiful to me. Whew. All right. Hey, AP Trades, tell everybody how old you are. Are you in high school? See, that's fucking amazing. A lot of guys out here starting very early. I love seeing that. Whew. I'm fucking tired though. I worked out yesterday late. All right. Whew. How you guys trade today? List out the tickers that you traded and tell us how you did. Because I'm going to help you fix common errors. That's my goal today. Help you guys with your process. Hey, buddy. I hope the weather in OC is better than here, man. Huh, Steven? Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Happy holidays, guys. So you notice, remember a year ago when I started doing these walks, it's fucking painful, guys. A year ago when I started doing these walks, it was really painful. I felt like I was going to die, remember? We were making jokes about having a heart attack and all that. Whew. And it's true. It's true. Now it's like things are a little easier. That's the same thing with life and trading, man. You have to just build your endurance up to be able to take a lot of shit and still move on. All right. Like to hear that, Yado. Nail and bell. Seriously, guys. I mean, before we start, I'm going to tell you this. The secret, guys, is not to overstay. Nail and bell, man. Make the money the easiest way possible and get the fuck out. You don't need to take the entire ride. You don't need to take the entire move. Make the more guaranteed profits and get the fuck out and stop being greedy. That's what happens. Imagine you just do that for 10 straight days. Nail and bill. Go to work. Even if you make $200 a day, 10 days straight, that's $2,000 in 10 days. I'm pretty sure that's more than most people make. That was what I was making as an engineer. So that's the key. But when you make a 200, you want to make 500. When you make 2,000, you want to make fucking 5,000, and then you get fucking clipped, and then you wish you never fucking went to work. So the key, which leads into this. Okay, before we start, I'm going to talk about real quick about some MIC stuff. Okay, MIC. We Alex and I started a webinar. This is for the guys that are not in MIC, guys. Go to myinvestingclub.co, not .com, .co. There's a webinar there. But if you want, go to our website, myinvestingclub.com. There is a link on the top, a tab that says roadmap. Check out that roadmap. We are going to help detail you on the roadmap to financial independence. It sounds cheesy as fuck, but take a look at that. It's something that Alex and I put together, and it's fucking true. Okay, you have to start somewhere, guys. You know, a lot of these guys are trying to sell you the fast dream. That's not ours. We are giving you the fucking roadmap. And the roadmap is not wake up and make a Lambo. The roadmap is work, and then work some more. Which leads me into, which leads me to this, man. Which leads me into the reason why people become successful is not because of how much they make. It's how much they can make consistently over time. How many guys, make a lot of money real quick and then start bleeding it all off? And so that's why I want to talk about process. We were like over a year ago before we launched, no one talked about process. No one talked about process. Alex and I recognize that the reason why we are successful and the only reason that you can become consistent is with a repeatable process. So what is consistency? Consistency is being able to do something over and over and to repeat it, right? Like a bodybuilder consistently wakes up and works out, does not eat all cheesecakes every day, right? It becomes a lifestyle. And that's a process. His process, keeps him in that competition mode. And so with trading, guys, a lot of people, if you ask them, how did you make that money? I got lucky. Can you do it again? I don't know. And so that's the problem. If luck, in my opinion, actually exists. But it's a funny story. This is a famous quote. It's a funny story. The more I practice, the luckier I get. The more I practice, the luckier I get. So over time, I'm like, fuck, dude, it seems like I'm lucky every day, every other day almost. Knock on wood, right? And that's what luck is, man. Luck is when opportunity meets preparation. If you are not prepared and the opportunity comes, you are not going to take the opportunity. You've just missed your luck. But those that are prepared took that opportunity. And then the guys that didn't take the opportunity called it luck. Because they're like, I can't understand how this guy was able to do that. It must be fucking luck. But you know what, man? Yeah, if it's a one-off, it is luck. It could be coincidental, whatever. But if it happens over and over, it becomes consistency. It becomes like, it's not luck anymore, guys. It's not luck anymore, right? Now, good luck, the one-off good luck turns into the one-off bad luck. You see how that works? If you're prepared and you have a consistent process, what used to be, oh, I got lucky on this trade and make money, turns into an everyday occurrence where If you lose, that's actually unlucky. You see how that works? So we turn off, with the proper process, you kind of turn that whole thing around. When I wake up, guys, when I wake up every day, I always expect to make money. Doesn't mean I will. Does not mean I will, because the process is the process. It's going to spit me out the result. And some days I lose, and I'm okay with that because I stuck to the process. So, but once again, if I wake up and I don't expect to fucking make money, why the fuck am I doing it? I expect to make money every single fucking day. And then when I do not make money, I analyze why. Usually it's because I am not disciplined. I am breaking my rules. I'm having FOMO. I'm not leaving my desk. I'm over trading. I'm getting cute. I'm getting arrogant. Like I always say, man, you have to keep doing the same routine. If you deviate, you're going to lose. So doesn't mean I'm arrogant, but I expect to make money. It's like when you drive a car, you don't expect to crash. You see what I'm saying? But if every time you get in a car, you crash, you start to think, oh, fuck, I'm expecting to crash. And it fucks up your mind. And so your process fucked up. You have to think, why am I crashing the car all the time? Because I'm drunk? Because I'm driving recklessly? I'm speeding? Things like that. I'm not paying attention. So you fix that, guys. So I want you guys to go back into your life. And trading, I keep talking about this. Trading begins before you even sit down and click a bounce. It begins the night before you even trade. It begins the day you woke up. The moment you wake up. Because you have to get your mind straight. And I always say this, man. I always tell people this, and they always come back later about you're right. If your life is in chaos, your trading is going to be in chaos. I mean, fuck, dude, I used to drink all the fucking time. That's because I was good at trading, but imagine if I didn't fucking get drunk every fucking day. So now, gave up. So I'm like, you know what, man? I'm done with that kind of lifestyle. I want to be done. I mean, I'll still drink occasionally, but I want, now it's just a different focus. I want to focus on my work, my friendships, my helping people like you guys. And so I'm fixing that process myself. Notice I could just say, fuck it. I'm fucking good. I'm better than most. I don't need to fucking work on anything. I can wake up, slam the fucking buttons like some of these guys do. They wake up fucking 10 minutes before the open, and they're fucking like, I'm ready to trade. And these are the guys that people pay money for. What the hell, a fucking mentor wakes up 15 minutes before the fucking opens and starts slamming buttons? How the fuck are you supposed to fucking learn? I wake up at 4 o'clock. I put my alarm clock at 4 o'clock, and then I probably get out of bed around 4:30 now because I'm fucking lazy. I get to my desk by 5 a.m. after I brush my teeth, do my bathroom, whatever I need to do, my process, right? Get my mind straight. Yesterday, I went to bed before 10, passed out by 10. I'm set. That is my process, and I still wake up at 5 and get to my desk at 5. The market doesn't open here. I'm talking about California time right now. The market doesn't open here until 6:30, so I have an hour and a half to work my trades, to research and do what I need to do. So that's my process. And that's why I was successful today, guys. Go to Twitter, take a look at it. So I'm going to give you the secret to that, okay? I traded only things today that I researched pre-market. Every time I try to trade shit on the fly, I fucking lose. Because I have not done my research. And my research always includes this, guys. I always need to understand the reason for the move. If I don't understand, I call it a weirdo stock. And I just fucking, there's the edge I use is a technical edge. And that's why the technical edge works the first hour of trading. But there's a bunch of other edges, right? But there's a bunch of different ways to trade. But my whole point is I know where I'm going to enter, where am I going to exit, and what happens that, oh shit, it goes wrong. Do I take a loss? So let me walk you through the trade. So I'm going to talk about DRIO. That sucker went from $5 to what, $12 this morning. And I'll tell you why I was not scared of that, guys. I fucking nailed it at the very top because of this. I knew that stock would fucking kill me because front side, because I do not know where the fuck the stock goes. So I told my guy, I looked at the year chart and I came up with a $12 line. And sure enough, the first thing I did was this, guys. So this is a big secret. I found the $12 line using historical charts. I posted to the members. They all saw that. The high of day was 11.80. 8 cents off, guys. I mean, it's pretty fun. So what leads me to believe is this, guys. That stock conforms to the chart. DRIO conforms to the fucking chart. It fucking adhered to the previous resistances, which led me to go, oh my God, okay. And then you know what happened after that? It dropped 3 points from 1170, 1180 down to like $8 or some fucking crazy shit like that. And then the open and squeezed every motherfucker up. So I'm like, oh dude, I'm waiting for that 11 line to start scaling. And the reason I'm not fearful is this. I didn't chase it pre-market. I let it do its thing. I let it form the top on its own. And then I found out that it conformed to the chart. So when it does that, I'm like, oh fuck. It dropped to $8 and it ran all the way back to 11. It exhausted itself. So these are the terms that we teach at MIC, right? The stock exhausted itself back to the resistance. So that's where I started loading up. All my short, you saw my shorts all there. $11. I covered all the way down to the 8s. It was fucking fantastic trade. And that's because I did not waste my mental capital early front side. I let the stock do whatever fucking needs to do. And another secret, guys. I looked and I saw that they did a reverse split. I'm not a filing expert, but we have guys in the room that are. So I asked the guys in the room, did they do a recent reverse split? Chicago trader, who's our filings expert guy. What's up, brother? Matt. You know, he said, yeah, they did a 30-to-1 reverse split. Any stock that does a 31 fucking reverse split is a piece of shit stock. It's not a fucking real company. It's a company that needs to be restructured, that needs money, wherever the fuck they may be. Normal companies do not do a 31 reverse split. And so I'm putting all the pieces together. You see that? I'm like, it conformed to the chart. It rejected off at the $12 line. Now it came back. I'm like, this sucker is a pig, right? You see, I'm putting all the pieces together, guys. I found out that stock conforms to the chart. So that's my edge. I know the lines. We teach the system, the lines, in MIC. That's a huge edge. Not everybody knows that. Number 2, reverse split, recent reverse split. Boom, is a piece of shit company. It's not a real company, guys. Real companies do not do a 31 reverse split. And then it came from 8. So I loved it. If it was just at 10, I'd be scared because it didn't drop enough. I needed the stock to bottom out and then exhaust on the top. So I waited all my orders on the top. I put a fancy order out there, fucking hit me. And I scaled the 11 line, fucking nailed it. Nail and fucking bail and got the fuck out. I could have overstayed, made more money, whatever it may be, but this is my plan. I stuck to my plan, executed my plan, was happy with my plan, and not get greedy to get back in. Okay, a lot of these stocks have been zombieing at 10:30, guys. I don't want that. I want to hit the nail and bail and get the fuck out. I just made all that money within the first half an hour. I'm fucking done. Stress-free, guys. Knock on wood. That's because I planned it. I was not afraid to execute. The only reason, okay, let me tell you about fear. People are fearful. They tell me all the time, like, how do you do it, Val? I'm afraid. People are fearful because they're afraid of the unknown. If you know something, already know the result, you're not fearful. Okay? I predefine my risk. I call that, okay? This is a term I use. Predefine your risk. Know where the stock is going to go next. Know your fucking how much loss you want to take. So for me, $12. If it broke $12, I'm out. I'm fucking out. So I lost $1 a share, but I'm scaling. I'm not all in, right? I'm a scaling routine. So at that time, I was only in 3/4 of my locate. So it's not that much. I located small to make sure I didn't die. But the range was so much where even 2,000 shares was a lot of money. And so I'm not fearful because I did my research. I understood it conformed to the chart. I'm using the lines. If it conforms to the chart, there's my edge. Number 2, reverse split. The stock is a piece of shit. Number 3, it tanked all the way down to 8. If it went back to 11, it exhausted itself. How much more can it go? And so it worked out. And number 3, I knew where I'm going to take my loss and how much I would lose. If that sucker went to $12, I'd probably only lose less than $2,000. I'm good. But it did happen. So the fact that I predefined my risk, I'm okay. But the fearful part is if you don't know the lines, if you do not understand how stocks move, you're fucking thinking it's going to go to $100 like KOD. And then you'll never get in the trade. This is actually a very difficult trade in the sense of it's fearful. It's fucking scary, but I always tell people this. That's how you make your money. I love that people are afraid. And so I'm doing my research. If I can find an edge in it, that's how I bank. That's how I make fucking money. It's when everyone's afraid of that fucking shit. It's the same thing that Warren Buffett says. Buy when people are fearful, right? And that's it. Of course, I'm scared of every fucking trade I make. If I let it get into my head, right? If you keep dwelling on the negative and what if, you'll be afraid. I don't dwell on that. I predetermine all my risks. And if you're still scared, ask yourself why. Then don't get into trade. If after all this, don't get into trade. But if you're always scared because I don't know what's going to do, you're never going to make a trade, guys. And what's going to happen is this. You're going to miss the trade and you're going to do a make-up trade. You're like, fuck, it's right. I should have got in. And so the make-up trade is never going to be as good as the main trade, and that's how you lose. There's a make-up trade, a revenge trade, whatever you want to call it. And so I tell people this, man, you level up by creating a repeatable process. My process takes care of itself. That's why I'm not afraid. People go, damn, how do you have so much trust? I trust my fucking lines because this is a process I've been doing for how long now? And this is a process I teach people and they're becoming successful. And I tell the guys in the room all the time, in the morning, I did not plan to trade DRIO. But circumstances led me to go, fuck, it's a good, if all these eggs line up, right, it's a fucking trade for me. So once again, all these factors came in. I was like, fuck, and it went back to that 11 line. I'm fucking money. If it did not bounce there, I would not trade because I would never fill. I'm not chasing that shit down. I'm only trading the optimal setups, and the optimal setup is when the stock comes to me. It's a repeatable process which makes me money almost, knock on wood, every fucking day. When I lose money is when I deviate. When I don't fucking leave during the zombie hours. When I think I'm better than that. When I think that I'm going to make an exception. Because yesterday I broke a rule and I made money. So why not break a rule every day and make money? And then what happens is this. The next time you break the fucking rule, you go broke. When you break a rule, you never make the maximum money. When you break a rule, you never make the maximum money. But you will lose the maximum fucking money. When you break a rule, you would lose the maximum money. Because you will only stop out at your max pain. Okay? But when you break the rule, you're fucking so afraid that you're like, whoo, I got out alive, and you took the money early. And that's why don't even break the rule, guys. So once again, you level up by creating a repeatable process. How do you do a repeatable process? You can do trial and error like I did for fucking years and lost a ton of money. You know, I lost a ton of money trying to figure this out. Or you get a bunch of tips from mentors like myself who have already done that and gave you the blueprint. But the blueprint doesn't mean you're done. It's like I'm giving you the blueprint to build your own house. You still have to fucking build your own house. But I just saved you years of engineering work by designing the foundation from which you fucking build upon. And you see how that works, guys? Just because I gave you the blueprint does not mean your job is done. That's just the fucking beginning. I've been using the same analogy for a long time. It's like building a house. The foundation, you know, we build a lot of houses and the foundation is always the most difficult part. Because you never really understand the soil report. You don't know how long you dig. And that affects everything. If you fuck up the foundation, it doesn't matter how pretty the house is. It will fucking fall and kill you. So the foundation is the most difficult. Okay? It's not the glamorous part either. That's the thing. The foundation costs the most of these houses, guys. People don't understand. You have to fucking drill 30 feet down, things like that. There's a lot of regulation. And it's often the dirty work. Concrete work, rebar. It's not glamorous. The glamour is the painting at the end, putting the finishes on, nice ass doors, fucking, windows, whatever the fuck it is. You see what I'm saying? Those are the glamorous shit. But people don't see the foundation. And the foundation is what I try to keep telling people to fucking work on. Okay, that's your process. You work on your fucking process, and along the way, there's different steps to the process. Like the house, there's a foundation, but you need to have solid foundation. That's what we try to teach. The rest is fucking glamour, man. You can figure that out on your own. Once you fucking have the solid foundation, you can put where the fuck doors and windows you want. And if it doesn't work, swap it out. But at least the foundation is solid. And you only lose the window that you fucked up on, or the door that you fucked up on. But if you build the whole fucking house with a poor foundation, you lose everything. And that's why I keep trying to tell you guys. You have to work on proper foundation. Technical analysis, fundamental analysis, filings, understanding how stocks move, understanding yourself, risk management, process. That's what it is. I sum it up as process. Whew, that's a lot of fucking talk. Let me calm down a minute. I'm very passionate about this, guys. That reason is because I know this works. I've taught this to so many people. The breakdown, the failure is not the fucking education. It's the human. It's the fucking human, including myself. I can make money, knock on wood, almost every fucking day. Every time I lose, it's always because of my fault. Most of the time, like I would say 95% is because of me and not the process. The operator is the failure point. Okay? The education is sound. So this is why I do these walks. This is why I talk to you. There's a lot of guys that go, oh, you don't need this shit. I'm like, okay, good for you. Don't listen to these motherfuckers. Are they successful? Are they fucking helping anybody? Do they have a... And also it's like, you can be the best trader in the world, guys. But if you cannot articulate it and make it so that you understand how to do it properly, it doesn't work. There's so many guys that are fucking fantastic traders, but horrible educators, and vice versa. Okay? I know some fantastic educators who can't trade with shit. Same thing with the analogy of the NFL coach. Bill Belichick was a player, but he wasn't like a Hall of Fame player, but he's the best coach of all time. And then there's other players who are like Steve Kerr. He was a fantastic player. Fucking 6 rings with the Bulls or whatever the fuck it is, right? With the Spurs, Bulls, and all those teams. And now he's a fantastic coach too. So you have a full spectrum of guys. And there are guys that are like awesome, like Michael Jordan, the best player of all time. Horrible educator. Horrible leader. But he got his shit right. He was a fucking asshole. He can never be the coach because he's, he doesn't have that patience. He can't fucking relate to people. So you have to have a combination of all that. But it all begins with, I think, keeping it simple, stupid. So I'm going to tell you how I got the term KISS from. A lot of these people are copying my KISS now. K-I-S-S. K-I-S-S was, fuck, man. Over a couple decades ago when I was an engineering student. I was an engineer. And my engineering teacher always talked about the principles of KISS. And that's where it comes from. The principles of KISS comes from engineering. To keep it simple, stupid. Which basically says, oftentimes, the most simple solution is the correct solution. Don't overcomplicate shit when you don't need to. So, the beauty and elegance in design is simplicity. If I can fucking build the foundation using 3 less steps than you, it's elegant. Elegant solution. Same thing with programmers. We always say, hey, how big is your code? How many lines of code do you have? How elegant is it? You know what I'm saying? So, Einstein has a nice quote, I keep talking about it. Genius is making the complex simple. Genius is making the complex simple. Keep it simple, guys. Trading is very simple. You know what you need to do. It's not easy. There's a difference between simple and easy. Okay? It's not easy by any means. But don't overcomplicate it. There are certain rules that you follow. There are certain disciplines. And I highlighted, the reason I like to talk about Tom a lot on Twitter, because this is a prime example of what you do when you are disciplined and keep it simple, stupid kind of thing, right? He fucking has a process and he sticks to it. Day in and day out. I cannot fucking believe how fucking amazing his discipline is. The moment I reached, this is J.K. Rowling, the Harry Potter girl, author. She said, the moment I fucking reached rock bottom was when the moment that created like a solid foundation for me to build my life. And I truly believe that. I reached rock bottom a lot of times in my life. And when you fucking have nothing, and you can do two things: fucking kill yourself, or say, you know what, man, only one way to go, up. You know what an expert is, guys? An expert is someone who has made all of the mistakes possible. That's what an expert is. An expert is someone that has made all the mistakes possible. Not all, but you understand what I'm saying. That's how you become an expert. That's simple as that, guys. It's not because I'm good at what I fucking do. I found 10,000 ways for which it doesn't work. Same thing with trading. I went through so many fucking ways that didn't fucking work. To find out the system of lines, kept it fucking simple as fuck. Lines, I don't need Bollinger Bands and fucking booty bands and I don't know fucking what it is. You see what I'm saying? Keep it fucking simple, man. Line fucking charts. If candlesticks work for you, that's great. I use that too. Why not use everything? But don't be this guy who's fucking trying to impress other people by trying to overcomplicate things. Because they really don't know what the fuck they're doing. They want to obfuscate, meaning fucking bullshit you to believe that they know what they're doing by confusing you. If you are too confused, you think, oh man. And most people would never fucking speak out and say, that's bullshit. They would just think that I don't want to be stupid. I don't want to ask them a question because, fuck, maybe I'm the only one that don't know. But in actuality, anybody that fucking tries to sound too smart is a fucking imbecile. I do the opposite. I try to fucking dumb myself down. It's like, I know I'm smart. I don't need to fucking go around and fucking do all this fucking shit to try to pretend I'm not fucking smart. And that's why people look at my chart like, what the fuck? You don't fucking put anything on your chart? What the fuck is this 1980 squiggly line? Which comes back to our logo. Our logo looks simple, but fuck, there's a lot of fucking merit in that photo. That logo. Whew. I use VWAP. I start with the lines. Then I looked at VWAP. But I start with the lines first. Then I look at level 2. I don't fucking depend on the level 2 tape all the time. I look at the level 2 to see where the bids and offers are stacked. And if it usually it's going to correlate to the lines. If it doesn't, I know that someone is spoofing it. Spoofing means putting fake shit, right? They're trying to fake the level 2. And that's why I like to trade in the morning when there's a lot of volume. You cannot spoof or fake the level 2. Too much volume. Too quick. But during zombie hours, you'll see people spoofing because it slows down. Volume slows down. That's why I don't like to trade during the zombie hours. It's very manipulative. But if you're a long bias trader, it's a great way to do it. You ride with these guys. And it's very simple concepts. VWAP reclaim. So VWAP is very important for a lot of traders, and that's the one thing you use, VWAP and lines, because it breaks the VWAP. I call it the self-fulfilling prophecy. If everybody's looking at that same indicator, hey, it's self-fulfilling. It may come. You know what I'm saying? That's why resistances and supports work kind of, because a lot of people go, oh, that's a real resistance, that's a real, and so it works. Same thing with the VWAP and all that stuff. But don't rely on it 100%. Nothing's 100%. I call it layering your indicators. Layer it together to build and paint a story. Whew. Dude, you draw lines. Join MIC, dude. These are the very basic questions that you shouldn't even ask. You should go and watch our videos, which is free, man, on YouTube, guys. My Investing Club. We have hundreds of hours of free educational videos on YouTube. Join MIC, guys. $179 is not going to make me rich, but it may fucking make you rich. You never fucking know. Did you lose more than $180 today? Did you lose more than $180 this week? Did you lose more than $180 this month? If the answer is yes, what the fuck is going on? Why aren't you fucking seeking help? Try one time. Fuck, what do you have to lose? $180? You already lost that. See, that's why fucking like the ego is gonna kill people. I've learned to get rid of my ego a long time ago. That was what's killing me when I was a kid, younger. That's because when you have such an ego, it stands for insecurity. A lot of it is insecurity. If you're very secure of yourself, you don't give a fuck. You know, you could be fucking talking to the janitor, a CEO, doesn't fucking matter. I'll listen to anybody, including, you know, whoever, a beginning trader, to understand. Maybe he's going to point out, they point out a lot of things that I wouldn't even know either. Right? They go, oh, I could do this. Well, I didn't fucking know. So everybody has something to offer. So don't overlook that, guys. The ego is what kills people. Whew. Oh, man. See, this fucking feels great, guys. Look at this. The weather's all foggy. People are still sleeping. I love it. Fucking exercising. But I'm going to summarize, and then we can, if whoever wants to get on, just to summarize, guys, you level up through building a repeatable process. Do not focus on the money. Focus on your process. Stick to your process. And you know what, man? If your process is flawed, you will lose. That's why you back test. That's why you paper trade. Or bypass that and fucking get help. Pay $180 and fucking join and fucking see fucking, you know, what we are doing and see if it works for you. It may not be a fit, but you fucking tried. And how many guys fucking lose all their money and go, I wish I had joined. I don't want you guys to be one of those. And that's why I go on to these IU lives. Who the fuck would take time away every fucking week, you know, to do these things like Alex and I? Tosh is calling members all the time. Aloha Trader, Austin, Tom, they're all fucking calling and mentoring sessions. Joe Kelly and every moderator is helping everybody. Why would we do this? Unless we fucking care, right? I can fucking sit back and do nothing. Who else? What other mentoring services do you see doing this? And it's like they fucking leave and they take your money and they don't give a fuck, right? And no one's fucking learning and everyone's cheerleading the guy that's making money. But it's like, fuck, man, I don't give a fuck about me making money. I would do it regardless. I would probably make a lot more money if I didn't fucking spend 10 hours a day in the MIC. You know what I'm saying? So, Bao, can you name thing that changed your trader's mindset? He started becoming a profitable trader. Process, guys. Process. When people understand process, they need to understand not every day you need to make a trade. So many traders are so consistent because they choose their entries, they choose the stocks they want to come in, and if there's no stocks that is optimal in their niche, they don't trade. And when they realize that, hey, being patient and waiting actually pays off. It's not size. People think, oh, I need to fucking put size in. No, you do not. Oftentimes, smaller size makes more money. Patience is the key. Hard stops is the fucking key. Not blowing up when you're a beginning trader, guys. Use fucking hard stops. I never knew about hard stops. I blew up many times because I did not know about hard stops when I was young. So now I have a very bad habit of fucking not using it sometimes, but I've been becoming better. I've been using it during the slow times so that when I go pee, it doesn't fucking die. I don't die. Dude, $179? You get mentor calls? That's fucking... It's beyond cheap, guys. I mean, fuck, we can't do this for longer, but I do this because I still love it. Eventually, I'm going to get sick of it because it's like... But people are learning, so I can never get sick of it, man. You know how many messages I get every day? That's what fuels me every day. Like yesterday night, a random guy sent me an invitation to his birthday party. And I'm like, I don't even know who you are. He sent me the address and everything. He goes, you're my +1. You know, it happens to be all the way in Brooklyn, New York, but I'm in the West Coast. But, you know, I appreciate shit like that. I'm like, fuck, dude, we're changing lives. I fucking love seeing that shit. You know, some of my best friends I've met from trading. So this is, you know, it's with anything in life, man. There's great people and there's shitty people. I don't fucking, you know, I used to be very negative sometimes, but now you notice I'm very positive now. My Twitter is not fucking negative shit all the time. I'm focused on being positive. That has changed a lot. I've changed. If I can change, everybody can change, guys. And it's been leading to, a happier life, better trading, all that stuff, man. Remain positive. I used to care so much because I'm a very caring person, but at the same time, it's kind of like I'm wasting my time. Alex helps me all the time. He's like, don't waste your time on people that don't matter. It's true. So I focus now. I keep busy on people that matter. So I do these IG lives. I spent, like yesterday, man, I spent the whole day in MIC helping members. Any MIC guys in there? You saw that? I'm fucking basically typing for fucking 8 hours, man. 8 hours. I'm typing a whole book, a trading book, real time, analyzing stocks so that they can understand the mindset. I am definitely not the best trader by far. Okay? I see guys like Tom becoming a much better trader than I am. Okay? And I'm okay with that. I love that. Like I said, man, set the foundation, and then your students you want your students to be better than you, man. I'm not here trying to be the best guy. I want my students to be better. I want my kids to be better than me. And that's how life is, man. You want your next generation to be better. I'm not here to compete with anybody. I'm very proud that members are fucking doing much better than I am. If they do it, that's fucking awesome. You know what I'm saying? I want them to become billionaires. And that'll be fucking awesome, man. And we'll be friends. No hate here, guys. Andy knows that. He's in the room every day. It's very simple, man. It's the weirdest thing. It's like the moment that you basically become vulnerable, it's like you discover yourself and you're more at peace. Like, I don't have to carry on this fictitious, I'm the baddest trader in the world, I'm the most handsome and guy. You know what I'm saying? Stupid shit like that. The moment I was like, hey man, I'm bad. It's kind of like a self-deprecating joke. I mean, I know I'm not the worst, but I know I'm not the best. And that keeps me humble. Humble does not mean not being confident. There's a big difference. You can be confident and be very humble. Usually arrogance stands from insecurity, because I've experienced all that stuff, man. I was very insecure. I was a little kid, being an immigrant, so I had to fucking be Mr. Macho. So now I'm showing a little more emotion, which has helped. Then you meet the right people. The law of attraction. Is that what you asked me, Andy? I think Andy Green, you asked me the law of attraction. How do you believe that? Fucking true, man. I opened my hearts out to people, and here we are. We become friends. Law of attraction works, guys. Same thing with trading. I'm going to fucking be positive. I'm going to learn. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to have FOMO. I'm going to get a tab. The key is a tab. So we started a program, Training Accountability Buddy. That's all of us. Notice the revolutionary stuff that we are doing in MIC. Other people didn't start copying it. We meetups, meeting people, IG lives, YouTube lives, every fucking way to connect with people. That's changing the world. Law of attraction, guys. Hey, Andy, you want to get on? I don't think we ever got on. And we'll end it with Andy. Oh, he has to work? Okay. Andy's all the way over in the East Coast. Unfortunately, I'm the West Coast. So I don't think we ever got a really chance to talk or hang out that much. Anybody want to get on, guys? Let me see. How do I just say I want to get on? Let me know. Whoever wants to get on. Just to say hi to everybody. Why are you shy, Andy? Go on, brother. It's okay. But I appreciate you, Andy, for all the contribution to MIC, man. All the guys there are wonderful. Okay, here we go. We get on with Michael.
Hey man, how's it
Hey,
going?
what's up, Michael?
How you doing?
Tell everybody your name, where you from, all that good stuff.
I'm from Thousand Oaks, California.
That's LA. That's the LA OC
LA.
area.
Yeah,
Yeah.
LA, a little about an hour north of LA. My journey, man, I started trading about 2 or 3 months ago. I had a really demanding job that I recently just got out of, and it was kind of just a little bit wasn't my thing, and I'm very, very happy that I'm doing my own thing. I'm actually paper trading right now, just to get used to everything. I'm learning the process, and I actually traded was it DRIO today, I believe it was,
Uh-huh.
and I banked 477 off of it. So I'm learning everything. I'm learning the process. You know, I'm getting up. I'm doing. I love MIC, man. It's something else.
When did you join? What's your name in chat?
SAF stocks.
SaaS Docs.
Hmm.
So when did you join? Did you join when you started or a little later on?
I joined beginning of October.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah,
October.
I've
Only
just
2
been
months.
grinding. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, not October, August. So
Okay.
I've just been grinding, and I've been lagging a little bit, unfortunately, but I'm kind of back in it. I just got a new setup actually. I just got new computers yesterday, and it's looking great. So it's very, very
See, I
easy to
love I
get.
love hearing this, dude.
Mhm,
See, I love hearing this. I love you the fact that you're studying. This is
mhm,
the study stage. People want to get in and start using big size right away, and they go
mhm,
break them. Why?
mhm.
Right? It's
Yeah,
like
that's.
being an MMA fighter. You don't fucking fight fucking John Jones. You start
Oh
out
no.
with the Pee Wee leagues first.
Mhm.
You know,
Fight Ben
trading
Askren
stocks like
first.
DRIO. People are fucking sharks, man. You see that? Market makers, algo, they're sharks.
Yep. Mhm.
So, tell us what has been like. What do you learn that things working for you?
I
So
like
other people
to
can start. Go ahead.
Absolutely. I like to long things, and I wait till things really hit its support on the way down. It's been going long, and then it has its kind of, it's green day for, first one, for a little bit, and I see, okay, it has a triangle pattern. It's what I like. It has some consolidation. I say, okay, it has potential. It has meat, and I think it's going to pop. And then also
How do you determine the support? How are you drawing these lines?
just the lines. I look at just everything, pretty much to the closest dollar or, 25 cents, anything that has at least three or four, kind of stops there is where I kind of make those lines.
Are you looking at historical?
I do look at historical. Yeah, I'll look at like a month back, 2 months back, all that stuff.
Good. A
Hmm.
lot of people don't really do that, right? So that's
Yeah,
a
that's a
very
big
good thing.
thing. Yeah, I feel like a lot of potential comes from looking at 3, 4, 5, 6 months back and saying, okay, this has been this in the past. This has a potential to run. Even if say it's at $2 and it's been at $8, it might not run to 8, but I feel like it can go at least to 5, 6.
Correct. And then over time, the experience is going to show you where the best lines are,
Hmm.
right? It's like if you're too
Hmm.
far out, you're never going to hit.
Exactly.
So
Hmm.
what is your, okay, right now, I see it's awesome. 3 months. So now what is your next goal? Do you have a milestone that
Hmm.
something needs to hit by a certain time?
I
Like,
want.
okay, I'm going to move to like just trading 100 shares, for
Mhm.
example.
I want to, by the first of the year, be able to open up a real account with real money. And then I want to be slowly and surely get into trading. I watched the video, I believe it was like about a month back, about how you level up slowly and surely every 24 weeks, I believe it was. And it's crazy. You start with $2,000 and you kind of build up in 8 years what you can turn that into if you just do even just 3 trades a week. I mean, it's
Correct.
insane. Um, so
So,
that's
so my
big.
advice to you is start with very small, like 100 shares. The
Hmm.
reason is not to make money, because you'll feel how real trading is. It's going to
Hmm.
be a lot different than paper trading, because
Absolutely.
even with 100, you are scared. You're like, fuck, right? It becomes more emotional. Number two, it mimics real-time fills. Because a
Hmm.
lot of times I can't fill. And so when
Hmm.
you're paper trading, you think that you can always fill exactly. And that's why I come into scaling, for instance. I scale because I cannot fill all the time. Sometimes I have to work myself into the trade. And so a big prop trader told me this advice. He told me about getting your guys to stop using demos
Hmm.
after a couple of months. Because after a couple of months, you're going to get too used to the way the demos execute, and it's not reality.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, tiny thing like 100 shares on a $3 stock,
Hmm.
you're not going to win or lose much, but it builds your confidence, and you'll
Absolutely.
see the results. And it's
Hmm.
real. It's real
Hmm.
results.
Absolutely.
So, the great thing nowadays is commissions are so cheap now, where you can do 100 shares and pay like fucking whatever, a dollar or whatever the fuck it is to trade,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
So So start doing that, because you'll see, man. You're gonna start seeing it, because you're still gonna need to tweak your process. Let's say you become very consistent with a demo account. When you move, there's gonna be nuances that you still have to figure out.
Absolutely.
So the time frame that when I talked to you, I already understood that you have studied, you know what you're doing, but now it's like, oh fuck, this is the scary part. Real trading,
Right.
even with
Yeah.
100 shares.
Mm-hmm.
And so, do you have a tab?
I don't. I need to get one. Yeah.
So talk to Woody, but better yet, talk in May after hours. So we created after hours so that people can
Yeah.
meet and
Absolutely.
socialize. And you'll meet someone in your area that'll help you. Have a meetup.
I sent you my setup a couple days ago. I believe it was Sunday about that. I had that set up, and you sent that picture back of the of your
of my
first
starting?
setup. But, yeah,
Oh,
but
that's you. Oh, yeah.
I changed it up a little bit and got another monitor, so
Hope you got a good deal.
yeah.
Cyber Monday deal.
My computer was lagging out. It was losing connection in 5 minutes. Yeah, I got him quick, man. So
I like that, man. I like the fact that you reached out, and I like how you reached out in after hours, so you made yourself known. Now put a normal picture on your profile, so it doesn't look like you're like a drive-by kind of trader, right? Could be anything.
Yeah, absolutely. I changed one. I think I changed it yesterday, so it should be me on there now. So,
show me your picture so I can see, because most of the time we recognize each other by the picture of
it's the one
icon?
on my profile. It's one of my profile picture right now on Instagram. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Cool, man. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So that's your next to-do step. Find a tab. Talk to Woody, or just ask in after hours. Start talking after hours and meet some friends. And if you want, I'll do this, brother. Where do you live again? I'm sorry.
Thousand Oaks.
Thousand Oaks.
Los Angeles.
So a meetup, we will sponsor it. Alex and I will sponsor it.
Okay.
I'll pick up beer and pizza for you guys. Okay. Up to like a few $100, wherever it is. Throw a meetup. We'll do the event, and you will be our guy that's gonna help set this up. I don't need to be there, but you'll meet people. There's a lot of guys down there that would love to fucking meet and talk.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we throw a pizza party or some shit like that, beer pizza party. How about that? That sounds good.
Cool, man. Sounds good. I'd love that.
Yep, and that's what you do, man. So I love this, man. I love the fact that you look at it. You volunteer to get on. You know, then you get on the IG live split, man. That's pretty scary, though. Everyone see who the hell you are, right? So that's fucking awesome, man.
Yes, sir.
So what do you do most of the day? Do you trade, like you sit and you study the markets till the end, or do you have a favorite time?
Man, I usually, and this time, to be honest with you, I'm working out, but I wanted to stay around. I wanted to watch the IG live. I wanted to get some more study in today. So I don't know why. I just kind of felt like being at the computer today.
Well, hopefully the charts I posted today were good, right?
Yeah.
Understanding.
Yeah, absolutely. I just looked at it as much as I can and just want to get everything. Like, I just want to get everything, get all the information. Obviously, like, it takes time. This takes time. Everything, like, stuff, you know, as you said, like, it's a process. So
I love it, brother. But we'll do that, man. Tosh just moved from there. Unfortunately, he used to live down there, so he moved. But now, yeah, there's a lot of guys out there. Just post a message. Hey, who wants to meet up? Let's fucking make it happen, brother.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Because you're fortunate to live in a big city kind of area, metropolitan, where there's a lot of traders out there.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool places to go to too that we can.
Dude, it makes study so much better when you all meet up at a coffee shop or something and you just fucking help each other out. And that's how, dude, that's how Tom and James, all these guys became so successful. They have tabs and they're just having fun, dude. They're getting on the phone at Skype in the morning. It turns out to be like a trading fit. It becomes fucking fun. And,
yeah, absolutely.
And that's what helps people from not blowing up and not getting bored. Because every time I blow up, because I'm bored, dude. I force trades because I'm bored from trading. And so having a tab helps me. You know, exercising, creative process. That's fucking awesome too. All right, brother. Thanks a lot.
Hey, man, thanks for having me on. Happy holidays, my man. Have a good
holidays. All right, thanks, Michael. See you, man. So anybody in the Thousand Oaks area, Southern California, there we go. There we go, guys. Michael. Thanks, man. I'm going to take off now. I have stuff to do, but I'll see you guys in after hours. See you guys. Thanks, guys.